Okay, why are the Oakland Raiders moving to Vegas? I've taken a few notes. The thing is, the NFL owners have voted unanimously last year. There are reasons for this. Mark Davis, the current majority owner, has tried moving before in 2015 when the Rams and Chargers also wanted to move. The Rams and Chargers got first dibs on LA. It's all to do with stadiums and the state of Oakland Stadium, the age of it. They need a refurb or they need to build a new one. And Mark Davis doesn't want to front up the cash. They don't actually own their stadium. They part rent it off another company. And they've signed an agreement to keep them there until at least the end of the following season in 2018, this coming year. Depending on when the new stadium is built in Vegas, it could be 2019, so next year, or 2020. So 2 seasons or 3 seasons of time, they could be a Vegas team. Nevada Senate have already proposed and approved funding for the subsidy for the funding for the stadium because it will create local jobs. So they did try previously in 2015, as I said. Let's go back to why they've been so unsuccessful. They've relocated before to LA and back to Oakland. So they've moved. This will be the third one in team franchise history. They were originally in Oakland to 81, then they were in LA to 82 to 95. So the last time they actually won the Super Bowl, they were back in Oakland. Then they moved to LA and they've not won anything since. They've won the Super Bowl 3 times. The last time they won the Super Bowl, I think they were either in the first stages of being in LA or the last stages of being in Oakland the first time around. They've not won the Super Bowl since the 80s. They've won it 3 times. They're not useless at this stuff. They've just been useless for the last 30 years. But this Sheldon Adelson, a Vegas businessman who has hotels and casinos and has a basically tourist resort based business that's worth billions, has proposed building a stadium in Vegas to use with various sports, including the university. And obviously getting this stadium built by someone else. Mark Davis has jumped at the move. He's been turned down before for relocation, and then obviously had the meeting last Easter, and only one team opposed, which was Miami, which I'm very surprised about. I'm very surprised that one team voted against, one owner voted against. Very surprised by that, but at the same time, there could be a reason. There could be reasons that we don't know, but they chose to vote against for whatever reason. The thing is, Oakland Raiders, they've not been successful on the pitch for a long time. They've only had one successful winning season, and a winning season is counted when you win more than half your games since 2002. That's just not good enough. They've got to compete with the 49ers and Seattle Seahawks and that part of that. So the San Francisco, then the Seattle areas. There's only 2 other rivals to really regularly play against that have a good rivalry. Seattle and 49ers have been far more successful than the Raiders in the last 30 years. So again, if you're the casual fan in Washington State, Oregon, or northern half of California, and you can go to at least 1 or 2 home games, what one would you choose? That's the casual fan. The Raiders fans are fanatical. Their actual main fan base is loyal to a sin. They have followed them to LA when they moved down to LA. They followed them back. They are a Californian team. They really should be called the California Raiders, really. But the Mark Davis hasn't really ever had the heart to keep the team in Oakland since he took over as majority owner in 2011. He's never really wanted to stay there, which boggles belief for me. He's always wanted to move. He's tried to move before. It was a matter of time. The team has struggled to win games. Not to draw. They always draw well. They've struggled to win. And with this agreement with the stadium, at least they get another season, maybe 2 more. But the Vegas Stadium may be ready in 2019. It may take longer. It depends how quick they build it. Then again, the Nevada economy, it'll be a boom for the Nevada economy because they've got this building to build. So all these contracts will come in, more money gets spent in Nevada. Vegas want to have them. Until the Golden Knights turned up, they didn't have a major league team for a long time. Major league sports, it was just a tourist destination that occasionally had boxing and wrestling as sports or entertainments that were sports based to watch. Look at how the Vegas Golden Knights are doing. People were knocking that franchise before it even started, trying to say, no, it won't do anything. They're now top of the NHL. Yeah, they're midway through the season, but they could win the President's Trophy in their first season of existence. That's never happened before. 1917 withstanding, that's never happened before. So interesting times in Vegas, sad times in Oakland, but that's what's going to happen. The Nevada State Senate has basically approved the funding for the stadium. That they will recoup. Mark Davis doesn't have to build a stadium, so he's kept his billions because that's what billionaires do when they own teams. They don't want to actually help the team; they just want to own the team and make money. And that's my personal opinion on that one. And I feel most sorry for the Raiders fans. This is the third relocation they've got to suffer. How many? It's not Nevada isn't as far away from California as people think. It's not a huge move compared to Hartford Wales going to Carolina or Quebec Nordiques moving to Colorado. This is not the biggest relocation of a sports franchise. I use NHL ones because I know more about that sport, but I feel very, very sorry for the Raiders fans. They've been put through the mill by poor ownership or poor form, and then the most loyal, fanatical bunch you'll ever meet. They are nutters, and they have come over here for the travelling games in London. There were rumours that it was either them or Jacksonville that would relocate here, and I've done a video on why the NFL won't relocate here. But yeah, I personally feel very sorry for the Raiders. They probably would have been happy with moving to LA like the Rams or and the Chargers did. They would have been happy as fan base. I don't think they'll be happy with Nevada. They tried to stop the move. They failed. It's happening. We'll just have to see what happens. We'll see if Nevada takes this team on because they've adopted the Vegas Golden Knights. Will they still be called the Raiders? I don't know. We shall see if there's a name change at all, a complete rebranding of the franchise, or whether they'll keep the name the same. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll have some more videos for you soon. I just thought I'll cover this because I'm starting to get ready for the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks' time. Of course, the Patriots again get through. Can't stand Tom Brady. I was hoping for a Minnesota Jacksonville Super Bowl. It's not going to happen now. It's Philadelphia, New England. So that's going to be an interesting one. But yeah, thank you very much. Please like and subscribe. I'll have some more videos for you soon.